What's going on, Vanguard? We will be up and running here in just a couple minutes. I'm going to give everybody else till the 5-minute count, and then I'm going live with or without them.
What up, what up, what up?
What's going on? We are live, by the way.
Hold on a minute. Some of my audio is a little off. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Do I need to turn it up a little bit? Or am I good?
As of right now, you're good. We'll have to wait and see what anybody else says.
All right. I'll leave it right here for right now.
All right.
But, are you, like, live?
I'm about to switch over.
So what are we in the,
We're in the starting soon screen.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
What, me? Ooh. Go away, ads. Stupid things. I know, right? It's like, man, I give you ads when you join voice chats now. That's stupid.
Wait, you got an ad? Joining the voice chat?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I didn't look at it too much, but it was something about YouTube Premium or something. I don't know. There's definitely something for YouTube. It's like a little box, and it kind of looks like the little boxes that where we each are. So it's just like a fifth box that was in here.
Oh, yeah. No, that's for like interactive games for all the viewers.
Oh.
Or everybody that's in the channel anyway.
Was it suggested activities then, I guess?
Yeah. All right. And I guess Solves will join us whenever. Grizz is not going to be able to join us today.
Y'all both going to be playing together. That's lame.
Oh, and I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm probably next weekend. I'm going to see if I can't talk Wrathcon into joining us. Me and him are the he's my Diablo buddy. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and switch it to live.
Okay.
And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Griffcast, episode 76, a mature nerdy podcast for immature people. The show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, comic books, movies, computer technology, and or science. I am your host and King Neckbeard Griffmore. We've got everybody but Grizz here tonight.
Fuck that guy.
I think he's creep watching. I see him online.
Ooh.
Can we talk about your character, bro?
What's up with this?
Just jumping straight to it.
He's got the king neck beard. But where to do that?
Yeah.
He ain't got no hair up top.
Hey man. You don't need hair up top. Less hair up top means more head for everybody.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna attempt to do a live stream while we're doing this. If I keep looking over here, it's because that's where my chat is, and also where I can see everybody else's faces. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna do a live stream, do a little bit of Q&A, and then I'll continue to try and go through the topics as we go on through the show. I think I'm going to start with the general character creator so everybody can see that. It's not like a Korean MMO, so don't expect a lot, but it is pretty good, especially since it's the first time Diablo has ever had a character creator. So let's go ahead and begin. All right, so as you can see, I have been busy. I have had 2 characters maxed out for the beta. I have completed the Act 1 campaign on these 2 characters. I didn't quite have enough time to finish the 3rd, which is why he's still level 19. But I did max out the Barbarian. I did max out the Rogue. These are the only 3 classes available during the beta. During the closed beta. Next weekend during the open beta, they should have all 5 classes available. And I plan on doing this again then, because the other 2 classes are the ones I'm the most excited for. Those are the 2 classes I've mained throughout all of my Diablo history. I mean, minus, Destiny 1, and Destiny 3 didn't have a druid. But Destiny 2, I had 80,000 druids. I've done 80,000 barbarians. And the Necromancer has been one of my favorites. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that, because I'm going to be constantly looking over here and then looking over here, and I think it would just be creepy to have me
I could get the Nvidia, which I still have not tried yet.
Yeah, that's what Vanguard's talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go through the character creator real quick. I'm not going to make a new... Oh, actually, you know what? Should I make a new character and do the opening cutscene?
Oh, you can, I guess.
I can't stop you.
I mean, it's pretty interesting. It kind of sets the tone.
Gotta create a black guy.
You want me to create a black guy? I'll create a black guy. All right.
You gotta create a black guy, bro.
All right, so when you load into select a character, it shows you the 5 classes that will be in the load at the start of the game. You've got the Barbarian, you've got the Necromancer, you've got the Sorcerer, you've got the Rogue, and you've got the Druid.
I'm all about the Sorcerer. Yeah, absolutely. From one black man with dreads to another.
All right, so we'll just create something random here. Can't create a Necro or Druid, which is unfortunate, but here we go. We'll make a new work. Yeah, baby. Gotta do, dude. I can't roleplay a woman. I can roleplay a black guy though. I'm a Jew.
He half black, right? He half black.
Mm-hmm. So
All right, so it brings you in to this, and you can toggle the armor on and off so you can see what you'll eventually look like. Let's see, how dark can you get?
I mean, right there, that was a pretty good. They got some Villalago. I like that.
Hey, a little poor wine stain going on. All right,
That is that's kind of cool. I like that.
I'm actually
pretty
digging
inclusive.
I'm actually digging that they put that in there.
yeah, that is new. I wasn't paying attention to that before, but I mean, you can't go like, absorb light black,
midnight black, struck match black.
We call that blue black.
but
He's so black, he's blue.
smile, I can't find you, and get hit. I am so getting canceled already.
Oh man.
Yeah, like,
All right, so
touching the boundary at least.
you got your stereotypical eye colors. I have gone through, like, I always choose the glowing eyes for some reason doing this.
Right there with you. Perfect.
So yeah, you get 4 faces to choose from.
All right, go back.
Number
That's
3.
Yeah, buddy.
Number 3.
I like 3 too. I just see him just saying, "Long live the king."
Bro,
Mufasa,
facts.
Mufasa, Mufasa.
Facts.
Oh, not anymore.
No.
Now he just looks like he's
Oh, there we go. Man, my man got an 80s porn mustache.
Oh hell, we can go freaking hairless on the face. That's let's not do that. I gotta have some eyebrows, man.
Is that the Kratos beard right there?
Yeah, we're gonna stick with the Kratos beard. I like the Kratos beard. And we'll flip through them real quick, but yeah, Kratos beard it is. All right.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh, that's not right.
Get some Prince hair going.
That is also not right. Just oh,
I mean, yeah. You know what? Got to keep the dreads, man.
yeah, I'm definitely down for the dreads.
All right, we got deep brown, we got dark brown, we got black. Digging the black on black. Let's do that. Let's see. Zoom out, please. Thank you. All right. Then you got tattoos.
Oh, wait a minute. Go back. Do that one where it's on the. Now turn them around. Oh, yeah. See that one, especially with the gold.
I don't know. I think you need to go 2 more. What was it?
Yeah, I dig this one. This one's the one I choose for most of my characters.
I do like that one too.
What's the next one? I feel like it's gonna be has some strong back art. No, I lied.
Nah.
See that.
Nah.
Hold up. Is it 4?
Well, did you see the freaking
Right there. He's
the
got
Black
like
Panther?
the third one over to the right. Yeah, is it just like I guess it's just like a shield on his arm. It's pretty cool because it's kind of like what I have on my shoulder.
First one to the left looks kind of like a Black Panther.
Oh, this one.
Oh, over to the first one. Bro, they made it seem like it was gonna be all nice, all like cool and junk, and it's not. I mean, that one's kind of Black Panther.
So you got your stereotypical, tattoo color. Then you can, sci-fi it up. The fresh blood look. I like that.
Yeah, I do like that.
Let's see. So, and a lot of this you're not going to get to see for most of it, but it does. Your character is in the cutscenes.
Oh, it's changing the earrings.
And the earrings, the nose ring. There's one I think really fits the. There we go. Little bird skulls.
Oh yeah.
Here for it.
Let's see, and then
This looks like we just took off his eyeshadow.
hardcore is in the game. That is.
Oh, they died permanently.
Yeah. I do believe in seasonal. If they maintain it from Diablo 3, if you make a hardcore character in seasonal, it dies, it becomes a regular character on your account. Let's hit random a couple of times and boom. We put it on veteran because we don't do World Tier 1 on Diablo.
Oh, well, that's new. Okay.
There's currently 4 world tiers available. Here, I'll shut up. Cutscene.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground.
Yeah, the mirrors are incredibly quiet.
Did you turn up stream volume?
Oh, not.
Has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a
There is no volume.
and sanctuary
I cannot pause it, so we'll have to go with.
to claim
I know what happened. I have my audio turned way down on the game because for some reason it was drowning out everything else that I was doing when I was playing. Like I was talking to people on Discord and it was drowning out everything, so I turned down the game volume. That one's on
Okay.
me, folks.
I found stream volume, so it works for me anyway.
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
Ooh.
Nope. Nope. Turn around. Nope. Oh, let me see if I can do it.
Intriguing.
So he rolling up like, yeah, I got you, boy.
Do all the characters get the same opening cutscene?
Yes. So far that I've seen. I don't know if they change it per class on live yet or not, but I doubt it. The fact that they put you in the cutscenes at all is all right, there we go. Yep, then you come in, you get to open it up, you get your first talent point, and then you just choose one, and then you start making your way towards the first town. So you start here with nothing, and
Oh, that was quick.
as a sorcerer, you start off pretty strong, but you're squishy.
I mean,
You-
yeah, he was just like cowering in the cave, not thinking he was gonna survive, and
My man pulled out
it's just like one hit kills. He's just like, all right, cool.
Wasn't expecting
pulled
that,
out a
but,
whole wand.
but yeah, you get full paper doll. But I actually have a theory about the dog, but I don't want to spoil the story for anybody. So before that, I'll go ahead and switch over to one of the other characters that have finished it. And start showing some of the other features of the game. So I was actually really kind of proud of how this barbarian turned out. Apparently a lot of people have been having issues with the barbarian in the beta. Being a melee class, you have to get up into the middle of everything, and a lot of people were having a lot of trouble surviving. All right, catch up. Am I really stuck on the damn cat? All right, come on. It might have a little bit of lag issue because I have a lot going on right now on my computer. So,
Greetings.
No.
all right, let me get out of the main city here. All right, I'll bring up the map. All right, so this is the area of Act 1. It's pretty massive. It's bigger than most Diablo maps, and then the worldwide, you got this down here will be one act. Over here will be an act. Over here will be an act. There's typically only 4 acts, but there seems to be 5 main areas. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Like I said, let me get out of here. Let's go find a dungeon to do. Get me out of the main city. I do have some lag issues in the main city. That's a pretty common thing right now in the game, which hopefully they'll have fixed by next week. All right. So we'll go do this one. You can set up a trail to follow to wherever you want to go.
Yeah, I like that.
This character, like I said, is level 25. It's a size you can go in the beta right now. So 25 gets you down to be able to pick one of your ultimates, and I'm getting attacked. This build I'm doing now is a bleed and thorns build. In the Diablo terms, thorn is kind of a reflex damage thing. So basically is I just cut everything up, I make it bleed and walk away. There we go. See? And they just hit me and die.
Just hitting you has them take damage. That's nice.
Yeah, it's I don't know. So typically in most Diablo, that it's a good place to start, but okay, now come on, work with me here. Thorns is a good place to start, but a lot of times it doesn't transfer to endgame very well because you know you have to get hit, and it gets to be a little Dark Soulsy at the time. So like I just took a massive hit.
I mean, it's cool and all, but playing games is not my main objective to be hit and take damage.
Yeah. So it was just really effective in the beta, which is why I stuck with it. Like that thing's dead.
Yeah, I wanna do a sorcerer. I feel like a sorcerer would be pretty like OP in this.
Oh, it can be. I got bored with mine because I made mine unkillable.
Oh, unkillable.
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be like that?
Well, it is to a point, but I also wasn't doing enough damage to like make it enjoyable. Yeah, he's totally dead. Watch his life. Boop. Yeah, everybody else gets a dodge, but you know, I don't dodge. I'm a barbarian. So
Too stout for dodge.
yeah, I'll do a quick run through this dungeon here, and then I'll switch over to the rogue. The rogue has a lot more interesting gameplay in the early game. Barbarian usually picks up mid to late game, in my opinion, and you know, it was that way in Diablo 2, it was that way in Diablo 3. It's not a very flashy class. It's all about, you know, what you think a barbarian would be like. It'd be, you know, just, you know, straight up raw power, one hits, that kind of thing. You know, you do have other all right, so none of my gear I have equipped actually. You can see this guy's actually pretty geared out. He's full of all kinds of legendaries and uniques. Everything has its own property. You cannot stack the same property more than once, which is why that one's grayed out. I do believe it's the same thing as here. Yeah, but that one's useless for my build, but you know what, it's still the best thing I've found. The cool thing about the barbarian is the barbarian gets 4 weapons. It's the only class in the game that can have 4 weapons. The wizard, its identity gives it a passive. So you can either use a staff or you can use a wand and an offhand. And the rogue can use a ranged weapon or dual wield. Barbarian gets 4, and this is kind of its identity here, is that each one of these, it gets to keep the stats on all of them regardless if he's using them or not.
I like that. Still, that's
yeah.
really dope.
Straight damage.
The dungeons are kind of like, I haven't done one with 2 people, but you run through, you farm a bunch of, oh, I got frozen. That hurts. There we go. So, it has a lot of... Go ahead.
I take it on the far left is your health bar? The red orb?
Yeah, left is life, right is my resource. Barbarian has to build its resource. Its resource called Fury. It has to build it to use it.
Is it like stamina?
Kind of. I got frozen again. I do hate the freeze. Alright. Hello. Wow. All crafting resources and gold auto picks up. So it's not like old games where you gotta like sit there and click on it all the time. You do actually have to continuously pick up gear that you don't plan on using because you will need to break them down for their resources.
Holy smokes. Looks like a regular old Griff game right now. I swear, every time I go to this man's house, he's like, oh, let me show you this. And then, of course, he comes in here and he shows me all this, and I'm almost like, at that point in time, I get freaking engulfed in the game. I'm almost, oh yeah, I need to grab that.
Was that a chest up to the top left?
Oh, this? Oh, yeah, that, yeah. Hey, boots, fur-lined boots. My dyslexia is like trying to mix fur and boots in one word. Oh, this dungeon. Okay, I know this dungeon.
Now, whatever you don't pick up, it does it like all the gold. Does it automatically pick up or?
Nope.
Ooh, it's not like that. Okay.
So you don't pick it up, you lose it.
Yeah, if you don't pick it up, you lose. I don't know how it is about legendaries. I haven't actually not picked up a legendary that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I remember I was playing games, and they would have that system in place. They're like, oh, if you miss a legendary, you'll find it like in your stash later. I was like, I don't trust that shit.
Yeah, I do not trust that. I did, however, do the world boss. Look, unfortunately, there will not be a world boss available right now. There was only it only spawned 4 times this weekend, and I was able to do it twice. I was able to do it once on the barbarian, which sucked because it was not melee friendly. And then I did it a little slightly underleveled on the rogue. My rogue's a bit OP. Actually, I think the rogue is... Oh, hey, there's a Lego. I call legendaries Legos. I don't know why. I just do. Let's see what dropped. Nice.
Look, even while he's showing us the game, he's still playing like, oh, I need that.
So also, anybody who's got in this weekend, your character will transfer into next weekend, but it will not transfer to live.
Your character won't transfer to the main game?
No.
That's lame.
Well, I mean,
It makes sense though. It makes sense. Diablo's a slightly competitive PvE game. There will be PvP. I haven't tried it yet, but it seems it never goes well in Diablo games.
I don't have any other games to buy or play right now.
Well, this doesn't come out till June, so.
Oh.
so pretty much people are just going to be farm. So wait a minute. So this game doesn't come out till June. People are going to be farming it and playing it all this time and getting their level up, but it doesn't transfer to the live.
No. It's only this weekend and next weekend. After that, you have to wait till June.
Oh.
Also, something kind of cool with the Barbarian is you can bring up your skills menu and you can actually set up what weapon you want to do the attack with. Or you can leave it on auto, which I have been doing for the most part, and it'll choose the best weapon for the attack.
I have a question about this game. Is this game is it controller friendly? Or...
So that's what I've heard it. So I know one of the main the game directors is planning on playing controller, and it has to be controller friendly because it's also launching on Xbox and PlayStation at the same time it is on PC.
Oh, did not know that. Okay.
Yep. It is cross play, cross save. So
more games need cross save. I swear.
Yeah. So it's I mean, you obviously, same thing with everything else. You will have to buy it for each platform you want to play it on, but your characters will be there because it's all tied to your Battle.net account. So like if you want to... Yeah. That's right, Q. You can. I set it to auto just for the beta. I'm sure higher end I'll have to, when I come back to the Barbarian,
What did we set to auto?
What weapon you use for your attacks. But there is going to be times later on where you are going to want something else there to... You're going to want... there's going to be times where your attack speed of your weapon is going to matter more than the damage. So like right now I can switch to this attack to my dual wield build set up. So now my primary attack uses the dual wield. Or I can switch it back to auto and it puts it back on this because that's my current highest damaging weapon that fits the criteria of the attack. So like I could say, and it auto switches your weapon too. So say I put that attack back on dual wield, and then I go and do my spender, it still brings out the weapon I need for that attack. Thank you, enemies, for showing up at that moment of time to
Get smacked in the face.
the perfect time for an example.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people were complaining that the barb was a bit underwhelming during the beta. One, because it has a level 15 class quest, which you cannot complete because you have to go to, why are you here? I've already been through here. I hate these carvers. So these big, tall goblins reanimate all the little goblins. So you have to kill them or you'll be fighting goblins endlessly. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So a lot of people were feeling that the Barbarian was a bit underwhelming for the beta, but I don't feel it was because, one, the Barbarian does get all 4 weapons available to them from the start. There is a class feature that you cannot experience you're supposed to be able to do at level 15, but the zone you got to go to do the quest is not available in the beta. So a lot of people are really mad that, you know, I can't experience everything this class can do. It's like, yeah, well, it's a barbarian. You get an extra stat stick on a weapon, so just be happy with it.
Can't make everybody happy.
No, you can.
I mean, there's always going to be people in the peanut gallery. There's always like complaint about the one little insignificant. I'm like, all right, like play the game.
Yeah, and I do believe, so it is a pretty key concept of the class. I can understand why people are being upset about it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's a beta, you know? Ooh, all right, so there's these shrines. You can come around. All right, where the hell is that damn box? Oh, that's a chest.
What's going on here?
So this is what's called a conduit shrine. And basically it turns you into a ball of lightning. I prefer the old way. You actually kept control of your character, but it in Diablo 3 when they introduced it, you got to keep control of your character and it just made it so you chain lightning everywhere you went.
Okay.
Ah, crap. But you'll definitely see the difference in the playstyle when I switch over to the rogue. When I the speed, the playability, all of that other jazz. And every dungeon has its own mechanic, whether it be like this one, go get these boxes, which are keys to opening up the door to go fight the boss. Ooh, splendid chest. Oh, okay, so this one is glitched. I've actually seen this one before. All right. Lame. Beta glitch.
Oh, I had something that I was going to ask. Oh, is this not on Steam or Epic? Is it only on the...
It might be on Steam, but more than likely it'll only be on the Battle.net launcher, where you play Overwatch and all that.
Yeah, I just don't have Battle.net launcher installed.
Right.
So then I guess I can't see it because I just searched Steam for it and Epic's Epic Store, but it was not there.
All right, so I got the two boxes opened up, and here's the boss. You gonna let me attack him? There you go. Most bosses actually have mechanics. I don't know what this one's is because I just sit here and face tank them. Bleed damage is significant. Oh, I had a crit there. And boss is dead. Bring up the emote wheel. You can teleport the dungeon, or teleport out of the dungeon.
Ooh.
So you don't have to go all the way back to the main door. You can leave the dungeon from any point. Go back to town.
More people.
Yeah. It's so weird seeing other people in my game when I play Diablo. Alright, and you can either sell all the crap you just got, or you can dismantle it. I'm trying to get all the,
So you can dismantle stuff by
its rarity.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. So you don't have to go in there and just select on which ones. You can just do them
Yeah.
all.
So a little trick that I started doing, because all the loot that you have is your loot. Nobody else can see it. Nobody else can touch it. The only way somebody else can see your loot is if it drops when you're in a party. So like, see all these people here? I can take this legendary, chuck it off, and nobody else can see it. And it'll stay
Somebody
there
grabs
in
it.
this game until I log out. So what I'll do is, like, say if I find... Alright, so the way that Diablo 4 is going to run is legendaries will drop. Legendaries are not the best in slot. What it is you're going to want a high statted piece of rare gear, rip the legendary perk off of a set piece of armor, and put it onto a rare. So there's going to be times where you're going to see like, oh, this rare's got really good stats. So what I'll do, like, say if I come here and I just want to dismantle everything, is I'll just pick it up, throw it on the floor, dismantle everything, and then pick it back up. So it's just like little things like that. There is a transmog system in the game, which is way better done than Diablo 3. The way this works is every time that you dismantle a piece of armor or a weapon, you unlock the look for it. So you can go through, like these are all helmets that I've dismantled.
That one's badass.
I kind of like that actually.
Yeah, that one.
And then you can save the slots for it. Yeah, and you can have multiple looks and all that. You can come over and switch over to your weapons, and you can change the look of your weapons. And then you have a stash. Your stash is shared across your entire account. This will probably be, so this is what it looks like when you rip off a legendary perk. Then it tells you what the perk can go on to. So this can go on to one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, gloves, amulet, or ring. If you put it on an amulet, it's increased by 50%. If you put it on a two-handed weapon, it is increased by 100%. Which is going to be a lot more powerful on someone like the Barbarian, who has two two-handed weapons and two one-handed weapons. So I don't think that the Barbarian's too underpowered at this moment in time. Also, we don't know what the pinnacle system is going to bring. As of right now, your talent tree, it is not it is not too expensive to respec by level 25. It's actually fairly cheap. And there's you only get, I think it's going to be like 58 points by the end of by the time you're level 50. The level cap is 100, but once you're level 50, you unlock the Paragon system. The Paragon system, that's when it's supposed to start getting expensive to respec. And by the time you're like level 70, the developers have said it's just easier to start a brand new character than it is to refund your stat points by that point in time.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
But also, for people like me who are, connoisseurs of the Diablo-esque, it won't take that long to level a new character. Like I said, I've probably played about 15 to 20 hours this weekend, and I've gotten all 3 characters up to level 25. Or, well, 2 of them to 25, 1 to 19.
It came out Friday, yeah?
Yeah, it came out Friday afternoon.
Bro, it's only Sunday.
I know. Now,
What's max level?
Max level
20.
in the live game is 100. The beta is 25.
Mm-hmm.
So altogether, I can tell you, I'm liking the sorcerer. It's always been something I've loved in every game. It's always been like a sorcerer or of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing like ranged damage.
You might like the rogue. If you want to fulfill your Naruto fantasies, you might like the rogue.
Ooh.
You can do dual wield daggers, and you get ninjutsu stuff. You can drop smoke bombs and clear out. You can do evasive caltrop drops and stuff like that. It's a lot more in tuned than here's the difference. You saw my barb, I had 3 things on my action bar, and then here on my rogue, my action bar is full. So this is a ranged build that I came up with.
Look, this is the type of crap that I'm telling you that happens every time that I go over to Green Griff's house, and then he shows me this. I'm all like, oh yeah, I gotta get that. Yeah, I gotta get that.
This guy seems a little extra with his doing cool little flips and stuff.
My man, he's just showing them. He's just showing off, just showing his capabilities.
But yeah, I mean, there's a slight visual difference. They're almost the same efficiency, but This clears out the trash a little bit faster. It takes a little bit longer to drop a boss than on my bleed barb.
But yeah, he's just running through these ads.
Yeah.
I mean, like, have we seen dude's health go down any?
So yeah, no, not really. Okay, so I did something. Okay, all right.
You cheated.
I didn't cheat, but I did spec into surviving, and also proccing things. All right, so where is it? Here it is. This is one of the abilities I'm using. I've capped it out at 5 points, and then basically, so I do this, and I get these 5 little orbs, right? And those orbs, as long as I have them, give me 11.2% damage reduction apiece. And it also increases my movement speed, which is why it seems like it's going a lot faster, is because I'm moving a hell of a lot faster. I'll pop this off to make it so that my attacks hit harder. You haven't seen my ultimate skill yet, which is pretty badass. I just use the caltrips because they actually slow, and CC is kind of important to me. CC in gaming terms is crowd control, for those who don't know. And then my primary attack is barrage. That's the attack where I shoot like arrows every direction. Now, I have, all right, right here, my basic attack, which is this.
That's just wait a minute. That's just your base.
So this is something different. This was something different. That's a proc.
Wait a minute.
This is my base. All right. But this chest piece I found gives me 25% damage reduction. So this plus this gives me like 75% damage reduction just walking around. And then I have one of these here, increases damage to things that I've crowd controlled. And then this right here, if I make a target vulnerable, which I always do if I hit them with shadow damage. If I hit something with vulnerable, they take more damage. And then I do have something here, or CC. So this dazes everything I make vulnerable, which dazes a CC. And then I have things on here that increases the damage to CC to create stuff. So it just all around, I just got like really lucky with all the loot I got. Oh, here we go. 20% increased crowd control duration. And then yeah, here's another part of the survivability. Damaging an elite grants you a barrier, absorbing 210 damage for 10 seconds. And then restores 3 of my primary resource every time I crowd control an enemy. If I get hit and I'm not at full health, I summon a dome that protects me from all damage while inside of it. So like, this is the tankiest rogue I think I've ever seen in anything. But
like, seriously?
But yeah, see how he just stood there? It's because I just CC'd him to death and back.
Fuck that guy.
Bro, my man's health barely moved.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is once again, so now we're not only Destiny Wikipedia.
So the reason I enjoy Destiny so much is it's just first person Diablo. Like, Diablo is my game. This is the game I've been playing since 1997. Or this is the franchise I've been playing since 1997 with Diablo 1. This is my go-to. Like, if I'm bored, I play Diablo. If I have nothing else to play, I play Diablo. Like, I went like 2 months without, or damn no, I went like 6 months without playing Diablo 3, come back, join the new season, and within a week I was back on the leaderboards. Like this is my home. This is my home turf. This is what I do. Which is why I am, entertaining the idea of streaming it while we're doing the podcast.
Please. This might be one of the things you just do stream, period.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about it. I just got to find time to do it. How old was I when Diablo was released in 1997? I was 12. 12? Yeah, 12. Yeah. Showing my age there a bit.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
all seasoned in here.
That was hidden in there. Okay. So, that's actually another thing, is that they have these little statues hidden all over the world, and each one you find gives you a permanent stat buff to every character on your account.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. It's not
even if
much.
you have like 82 characters.
Yeah, it's a permanent stat buff to all of them. Every time you make a new character, they start with all those stats.
Oh, so it's just when you make a new character too.
Yeah.
Oh, just look at the damage. All right, I get what you were saying there, Griff. I was gonna like him better. Yo, my man hit him with the Ultra Instinct. What was that?
You ain't seen none yet. Let me find a good group. I'll pop the ult.
My man hit him with the Ultra Instinct. I saw shadows. I saw figures of this dude.
Where am I at? Where's a good spot to go? Oh, I haven't done that little area right there. World boss spawns over here. I'm being attacked. Oh, I know where to go. Bro, you mind? Oh, there's that bubble I was talking about.
Oh, that's so dope. That is so. Look, I'm gonna need to. Can I just like copy your talent tree really quick?
Yeah.
And that's
Maybe
just
if it
what,
loads.
that's just level 25, right?
Yeah, that's just level 25. So basically there'll be 25 more skill points, bare minimum. All right, so there's also a renown system for each act. I've unlocked the first two. You get a bonus skill point at rank 1, a bonus skill point at rank 3, and this will be the same for all 4 to 5 zones. So that's an extra 8 to 10 skill points. So you'll have a grand total of right around 60 skill points available to you if none of the altars of Lilith give you any more. Excuse me. So yeah, so that's just 25 skill points in what I have available on me right now. 311 511 1 511 111 1. And then down here you have your capstones. So you can choose however you want to build from there. The Paragon system is a lot more intense. You will get 4 Paragon points per level from level 51 to 100. So you get 200 Paragon points by the time you're level 100 just from leveling. There's also going to be, if you saw that or not, Paragon points when you cap out a zone. So there'll be another 16 to 20 Paragon points from that. Plus whatever you get from Altars of Lilith and events when they come up. And Paragons are massive. Has anybody seen the talent tree from Path of Exile?
No, but I can.
Okay.
Path of Exile. Talent tree. That's dumb. Why? Fucking wow. That was only just like a little thumbnail. What?
The Paragon system looks kind of like that.
That's too much.
So
I mean,
you'll be.
Assassin's Creed
It
Valhalla's-
looks like a lot. It really does. But once you know what you're going to do with a build, you can just focus in on all the nodes you need and the nodes that are in between the nodes that you need. So the Paragon system is going to have something very similar to this. All right. Keyword search, right? So this is highly important. All right. So say like, I want to make sure that I'm focusing on things that give vulnerable, right? So I can pop right here and I can do this drop down menu. It's like, I want to focus on everything that has vulnerable, and it lights up every single node that gives you vulnerable.
I like that.
All right. So you can 100% focus on a specific stat. You know, turn that off. I want to focus on, say, yeah, just raw damage. Oh, well, yeah, that's stupid. Don't do raw damage. Raw damage is stupid.
Why is raw damage stupid?
Because everything does damage.
Oh.
So it's going to look, it highlights everything in the damn tree.
So, I like damage.
You know, days. So, you know, days is a CC. You can do that. You can do, so the rogue has two main attack types. It has marksman and cutthroat. So you can focus on everything that's a cutthroat ability. You know, you can focus on the one grenade ability. This bothers me actually on the rogue. I think this was a severe overlook. I actually found a legendary that buffs your grenade attacks. There's only one grenade attack in the entire freaking talent tree.
And it only dazes them.
And it only dazes them, yeah. It's just a smoke bomb.
Whoa, wait, go back. Go back. Wow. That's
no, it's fantastic. Like
I
this,
mean, yeah,
like
but
this
I mean,
is
only
this is an
one?
enabler. But yeah, this is the only grenade in the entire thing. Now the rogue does have traps. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 traps available. So like the Paragon system will have this involved, so you can actually, you know, look for exactly what you want to build for. Let's see. Big combat.
Oh, I can tell you, crowd control is going to be one of my one.
Crowd control is a massive thing, especially if you get stuff like that increases the damage you deal to crowd controlled targets. Like there's stuff that if you stun an enemy, deal 40% more damage to stun targets. There's ones that I have now that do 15% more damage to CC'd targets. All right, so this is another dungeon. This is the dungeon I've been farming for legendaries. I get a lot in this dungeon. I don't know why.
Is that Groot?
Yo, my man's fighting Groot. Groot? Yeah, definitely watch that booby trap.
Are like these wolves just so insignificant to you? You don't even bother trying to kill them right now?
Oh no, I'm trying to group them all up.
Oh, he's
Okay,
going for the ultimate.
All right, let's see.
That's nutty. That's nutty.
That wasn't even the ultimate. It was just
It summons shadow clones to copy your attacks.
Bro, I told you, I knew I saw the shadows.
and why'd you kill the bunny too?
Why'd I kill the what? Oh, the
You killed the
bunny.
bunny too.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't have been in the way of the arrow.
Casualties of war.
All right, so.
You're not even gonna save? Oh, okay.
Oh no, you don't have to save. Everything's saved.
Oh.
As soon as you leave the game, everything that you have on your character is saved.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I'm going to show you the most impressive, least impressive character I've ever come up with.
The most impressive, least impressive. Cool.
My unkillable freaking sorcerer. Where did I leave him off at? All right, here we go. Yeah. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, I know where I am. Oh yeah, you can now traverse terrain a little bit.
Interesting.
And I went the wrong way to get to where I wanted to go. Fine. Oh god, he's so slow. He feels so slow compared to the damn rogue. Everything's so slow to the rogue.
That big staff he's carrying.
And just my big FU stick. Alright, where is it? There it is. Oh, it'll let me climb in, but it won't let me climb out? That's stupid.
Not ready to leave.
I just want to leave this castle. I don't even know what I'm doing in this castle.
You have to hold your ground.
Okay, I gotta remember how this build worked. Alright, so... Alright. So there we go. I will never die. As you can see, I keep popping the shield up over here. Every time I cast something that has a cooldown, it gives me that shield. That shield absorbs damn near everything. And then yeah. Uh-oh, did I crash it? So you can see why I stopped playing is I just got bored. Like,
I mean, there's no challenge.
Like I obviously I could change it to be challenging, but I prefer not getting one shot, you know?
Mm-hmm. So sorcerers are normally the weakest ones. You said they're like...
They're glass cannons. They're typically glass cannons. They actually have talents in their talent tree called glass cannon. Increase your damage, but increase how much damage you take. Oh, here we go. Here's a special event.
That skill is not ready.
Ah, there it is. Wow, did I mistime it?
Mm-hmm.
Even still haven't seen his health bar go down.
And you won't. So yeah, I got bored.
I mean, I get it.
He could be stronger.
It could be. Like, oh hey, my health bar moved.
See, there's still some challenge.
I mean, obviously you don't get hit by stupid stuff, but...
Gold. No, okay.
I don't need it.
It's like, oh,
No, I don't need it.
Oh yeah, also
I don't need it.
your gold and all of your crafting materials and everything is account wide. So everything you pick up, you make a new character, you still have access to. But let's see here. Let's
Better.
one of my insert random names.
Mm.
But all right, let's fly through the last of this real quick, since apparently we've been at it for an hour, and
The last of this.
yeah. All right, so I'd like to take a moment and say rest in peace, Lance Reddick. Definitely going to be missing that fella. Yeah, especially going to miss hearing his voice every day logging into freaking Destiny.
Oh, it's gonna, yeah. It's gonna sting every time you log in for a little bit.
Yeah.
What does he say? Welcome back, Guardian. Something like that.
Oh, he says all kinds of things. Then
So
he's
wait, are they Are they pulling it?
No, Lance Reddick passed away yesterday.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know that.
But like, we don't know what's happening with this character in game. But obviously, like you're trying to find somebody to replace Lance Reddick as Zavala. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. I don't think they would pull his voice, but you think they're gonna?
They might kill the character.
Oh.
Like that's something I see them doing is killing the character. Let him go out in a heroic moment, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let me bring this over here so I can actually not stop craning my neck.
Why take him out in a heroic one? Why not just let him have him retire? Have him retire and move to some mountain town, some mountain cabin with a lake.
He tried doing that. That's in his backstory. All right, so this one I thought was kind of interesting. So Magic the Gathering is doing a crossover with Lord of the Rings. I sent you guys a picture of Aragorn, how they gave him a tan.
Yeah.
But apparently, so they're printing a card called the One Ring, obviously. But they're doing a special edition, one of a kind print, and it's only in the most expensive packages they have. And it's one. Like there's one of one. That's all there is. It's marked on the card, one of one. So whoever gets that will literally have the One Ring.
I think it's just gonna be like it's gonna become like the most. I don't know what am I trying to say. The most expensive object. Definitely become like the most expensive playing card.
It'll be up there. I don't think it'll be the most, but it'll definitely be the rarest because there's only one of them.
Yeah, which would make it. I would think make it the most expensive to try to get your hands on it, right? So what are some of the most expensive?
I easily see it hitting $250,000.
Oh, you're thinking just $250,000? Oh.
So, I mean, right now, Alpha Edition Black Lotus, mint condition, graded, can sell for anywhere from $5 to $10 million.
But how many of those are there?
I mean, graded, I don't know. But so there used to be a thing called Flip and Rip back in the original sets, where your booster packs were not sorted in a specific order. Like the cards were a bit random. And so you would do with a Flip and Rip challenge with a friend. Like you would get a pack, you would open it, and all your cards would be face down. You flip one, keep it, rip the next one. And so half the cards from the original sets are in the trash. Nobody expects.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you rip them? Why would you do that?
See, nobody expected trading card games to get as big as they did. So, like, that was before my time. I came in a couple years later.
Excuse me. So, I mean, I don't see the purpose in ripping them. Like, I can understand if you all go in on a pack and you're like, okay, I'll take this one, you take that one. I take this one, you take that one.
I mean, yeah. So
Just imagine, like, you just go through and you just rip like a banger of a card. I would be hot.
Yeah. Dude, like
I'd have to look at the card first and be like, yo, do we really want to rip this bitch?
So
And then,
no, it's you rip it in half face down, and then you see what you ripped in half.
I know, that's why I would look at it first and be like, I'm not playing this
Exactly,
game.
I got
I'm not playing this game.
Like I wouldn't do that now, but back in, like, you know, the most expensive card was 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, never mind. If you're talking about like that.
Okay.
So yeah. You did say back in the day when no one knew that card games were going to get so expensive. So
Yeah.
okay, that is fair.
The basic lands from that set are worth like $15 to $200, depending on their quality, the quality of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the basic lands. So in terms that other people, like if you've played Pokemon, the energy cards, that's the equivalent of Magic basic land, and they have ones of those that are worth $250.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Did you tell me with how expensive like the Black Lotuses are and some other cards and
Like, okay, so I think for the first go, it'll go for $250,000. I think after that, it'll probably disappear for a couple of years. Somebody will make a fake, try to pass it off as the real thing. And that'll sell for about $1 million. Somebody will feel ripped off because they'll have it quality controlled. And And then in about 10 years, somebody will pop back up with the card again and be like, all right, I want to sell this for like $10 million.
What does the card even do? Is it literally just the one ring card, or is it
pretty
like
good.
do you have like?
It's a pretty good card.
Okay.
Now I would be more impressed if whoever pulls it actually uses it. Like, you know, they crack the pack. Oh shit! I pulled the one ring, and because like everybody can pull the card, the one ring, but this one specific print of this card is one of one.
Dude, can you imagine, like, what if you're just like the darkest soul possible? You pull the card, and you don't tell anybody, and just immediately trash it. And now it's
That'd be
gone
funny.
forever.
That would
Now
be
it's
funny.
just gone forever.
That would be funny because like somebody's going to try and track where that card goes. Because like it's not only appealing to everybody who plays Magic, it's appealing to everybody who's a Lord of the Rings fan.
Mm-hmm.
So the massive billionaire Lord of the Rings collector is going to want that card.
Oh, he's putting in some money for that.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm
He's putting
saying.
in some money for that thing.
It's gonna as soon as someone pulls that card, they can immediately just say, "I won the lottery.
yeah.
I can ask for billions of dollars for this card if I really wanted to."
They can push for it. Yeah, I mean billions, it's a stretch, but millions.
Okay,
yeah,
billions is
definitely.
a stretch.
8 million, like starting with 9 figures, is not out of the question.
If I pull that card, it's going to be 20 million. That is the set bar. I'm telling you.
All right, so Sony's butthurt again because apparently Xbox is making Xbox exclusive. So Sony's like, see, look, they're making everything exclusive because they made 2 exclusives. They're upset because the new Elden Ring is going to be an exclusive to Xbox and Game Pass. I don't know why they're upset because every Elden Ring in existence except for Skyrim has been an Xbox exclusive. Like I think was it like 10 years ago they finally brought Oblivion to PC. Oh no, Oblivion was on PC. Morrowind, they brought the Morrowind to PC. Like it's always been a Microsoft Xbox exclusive. So like they're just upset because they're not getting the new one. And what's the
You
other
sure
game?
not thinking about Fable?
Yeah, I'm guaranteeing. Like
I was thinking about Fable. Okay.
Elder Scrolls has always been an Xbox Microsoft exclusive. The only one that's not has been Skyrim. And then the Todd Howard over there at Bethesda is like, you know what? Fuck it. Put Skyrim everywhere. I think somebody has it running on their fridge somewhere.
Bruh.
Yeah. So yeah, Sony keeps like, trying to cry wolf over every time that Xbox wants to make an exclusive game. Like you put this up in the news channel. Apparently Nvidia is already talking about DDR7 in the next 5000 series cards.
That's dumb. When did DDR6 come out? Was that with the...
Wasn't it literally like last year?
I have no clue. Great, now I have to look up so many more things.
Who knows? All we know is it's not in RAM sticks.
Oh.
This I thought was kind of interesting when I saw it. Excuse me. Director Mike Flanagan wants to do a Dark Tower series, but feels his chances are shot due to the 2017 movie. Apparently, he bought the rights to the film, or to put it in film, but nobody's going to back him on it. Which would be interesting. I'd love to see a Dark Tower series come to fruition. Like, I really love the Stephen King Dark Tower series.
I didn't really understand Dark Tower when I saw the movie. The movie wasn't bad.
The movie was supposed to be a sequel / retelling. Like it was supposed to be the conclusion of the series because the overarching story of Dark... Wow. All right, got quiet for a sec. Okay. The overarching story of Dark Tower is a loop. And the movie was supposed to be the closing of the loop. So... the movie wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Like I loved Idris Elba as oh god, what's his name? Richard, the gunslinger. Idris Elba, I thought he did a great job in that. Gosh, what's his name as the sorcerer? Matthew McConaughey was the
Matthew
sorcerer.
McConaughey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought that, like at first I'm like, good God, they got him to play. Oh, wait a second. He's fucking knocking this out of the park. Like you want an evil bastard, Matthew McConaughey can do it. So like I'd like to see like he's over there working on at Amazon right now. So if he's got the rights and can do a contract with Amazon, that'd be really cool. And then Sony is working on a video game method to detect ADHD and other disorders, including schizophrenia, and there was another one. Basically, they're trying to come up with video games to diagnose mental disorders. Like all the way down to like tracking eye movement and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
Doable,
I mean, very
sure,
much doable, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, then again, you know, doctors are, you know,
I can see it with their PSVR 2. Apparently the eye tracking in the PSVR 2 is very on point.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going over in the article I read. They were going over how if you have ADHD or ADD, your eyes go back and forth on picking up images, but your dominant eye will switch back and forth faster. So, like I am fully aware of that scenario because I have ADHD, minor brain damage, and an extremely dominant left eye. Like if I cover my right eye, it's like nothing changes at all. If I cover my left eye, I'm blind.
Oh. Like actually blind?
No, not like actually blind, but like I'm pretty blind. I like
You're saying your prescription in your left eye is just so much worse.
no, the prescription in my left eye is like almost non-existent. The prescription in my right eye is a lot more intense. I'm left eye dominant.
Okay.
Like my left eye controls everything that my eyes see, that my brain sees.
I'm following.
Now, if I cover my left eye for an extended period of time, my right eye will focus more. So it's one of those things. I probably should run around with a patch for like 6 months. But
Every time I see you, it'd be like, "Arr, matey."
yeah, I got to drive and I'm a sales rep, so walking around with an eye patch is not that good. But no, it's kind of well, I wasn't expecting to run through those 5 topics in 10 minutes. Or
It's the first time that's happened. When have we ever gone through? When have we ever gone through topics that quickly?
we don't.
I mean, we can circle
probably-
back to stuff.
Yeah, probably bored everybody to hell with Diablo, but hey, that's my passion.
I'm actually kind of excited for Diablo.
It's kind of my passion. I mean, the open beta is next weekend. Everybody can hop in on it on any console, on any PC.
And I think I will try it.
Yeah. And all 5
snap.
classes are available next week. So, like, next week, I'm all about some Druid and all about some... I'm probably going to make, depending on how much time I have, probably going to do, like, 2 Druids and a Necromancer. So, the way the Druid works, the Druid is a summoner, a caster, and a shapeshifter. So, the Druid will have, like, wolf pets and, you know, and crows and things like that. On the caster side of things, they summon, like, you know, hurricanes and tornadoes and lightning storms. And then on the shapeshift side, they'll turn into like a werewolf or a werebear. Werewolf for speed, werebear for tank. And it can cycle through all of those, apparently.
Werebear.
Yeah, werebear.
Werebear.
Werebear. But yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
looking forward to
so
it.
Open beta it is.
Yep. You can install on Wednesday. And it'll go live at 3 p.m. our time. So, yeah, noon California time, 3 p.m. our time. Which, don't quote me on that because they said that the last world boss drop was going to come out at midnight California time, and it dropped at 2:00 this morning. So I was just like, thank you for doing that, because I was ready to go to bed. I was passing out. I was screaming at the damn monitor because I died like 47 times.
So does those war bosses, they only drop at a specific time? So either if you're on, you're on. If you're not, you're not.
Yeah.
That's lame.
They only did, I think they did, it spawned 4 times, and all of them were at horrible times. It was like 12 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and then 3 a.m. or midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So it spawned 4 times over this last weekend. It'll spawn the exact same 4 times next weekend. So
I don't know if I'm liking those times.
Is that like, I guess per region, or is it just like worldwide? They're just like, it's gotta be midnight for somebody.
Yeah, those times are not feasible at all.
Yeah. So like if you wanted to hop on a world boss and not be up at midnight or 2:00 in the morning trying to kill it, it means that you got to hop in Friday night, level up a character to between 20 and 25, and try to catch it at 3 p.m. It's doable. It's completely doable. Like, hitting level 25 is not hard. Basically, it's play the game, play through the story, do a few dungeons. You can get it. But this is also me, and I say that about a lot, and a lot of people don't like playing Diablo with me. So
Because that's right. Because when it goes live, then be able to like link up.
yeah.
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 You can link up in the beta, I assume, because
I think
other
so.
people running around.
I think so. Like I said, I'll be here next weekend. So if you want to try crossplay, like if you want to install an Xbox, I'll be here. I mean, this is my plan next weekend. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make that happen.
do we need to have a multi-stream? This is what he sees. This is what he sees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it.
All right, where's all my buttons? All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you all for coming and watching. We hope you had a good time. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.